Hello, 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 and welcome to the Relaxation Room, a space for deep healing and peace. If you've been feeling a little stressed out lately, if you've been feeling a little overwhelmed lately, congratulations, you have found the right place. And we are just going to go ahead and begin by clearing away any heavy energy that may be around us in this moment. Whatever it is we are carrying with us, just clearing it all out. Clearing out any weird energy that we may have picked up on. Thank you so much for the heart, me, Brooke. I appreciate you. And you may go ahead and make yourself nice and comfortable. Thank you so much for the heart, me, Sao Paulo. Wherever you are. Thank you so much for the heart, me, Niho. I appreciate you. And I am so sorry, you guys. If you guys start bouncing around, the dog has decided now is when he wants to play with his little toy. And it's kind of like shaking you guys. You may go ahead and make yourself nice and comfortable wherever you are. Either sitting upright or lying down, the choice is yours. Bringing your awareness to your breathing. Thank you so much for the heart, me, hippie dip. Just noticing how your breath feels as it enters your body. Noticing how your breath feels as it exits your body. Nice, natural breathing. Nothing needs to be forced. Thank you so much for the Go Populars. I appreciate you. Noticing the gentle rise and fall of the belly. Noticing the gentle rise and fall of the chest. Thank you so much, Shakti. I appreciate you. Feeling soft waves of serenity spreading all throughout the body. Thank you so much for the Rosa, Shakti. I appreciate you. As you open yourself up more and more to receiving this energy, peace spreading through the mind. Thank you so much for all of those roses. Peace spreading through the cheeks, through the jaw. Thank you so much for the crown. As you release any tension from the forehead, from the cheeks, from the crown. Thank you so much for the heart, me, Lisa. Peace spreading through the neck, through the shoulders. As you release any tension in the neck and the shoulders. Peace spreading through the arms, through the hands, through the fingers. As you allow the arms to go limp like noodles. Peace spreading through the chest. Peace spreading through the back as you release any tension you are holding in the back. Peace spreading through the belly, through the abdomen, through the sides. Thank you so much for the hand hearts. I appreciate you. Peace spreading through the glutes, through the hips, through the pelvic area. As you release any tension being stored in this area. Peace spreading through the legs, through the feet, through the toes. As you allow the legs to go limp like noodles. And now you may go ahead and imagine yourself at the top of a gently sloping hillside. Beautiful colors of sunset paint the sky, which is speckled by soft wisps of white clouds. Thank you so much for the roses. The sounds of crickets chirping all around you. Perhaps you can hear a babbling brook somewhere off in the distance. The evening air feels nice and comfortable on your skin. The smell of fresh dirt and wildflower filling your nostrils. And there are, thank you so much for the heart, me, Michelle. I appreciate you. There are 10 steps down this gently sloping hillside. Thank you so much for the rose. Each one represents a deeper state of relaxation, starting all the way at step number 10. Feeling more and more relaxed as you move down to step number 9. Thank you, thank you, thank you so very much, Sao Paulo. I appreciate you. Feeling even more relaxed. Maybe even beginning to notice your thoughts slowing down. as you move on down to step number 8. Feeling so very good, so nice and tranquil. As we move on down to step number 7. Thoughts slowing down even more as we move on down to step number 6. Feeling more and more relaxed, all of the tension melting out of your body as we move down to step number 5. Feeling more and more relaxed as we move down to step number 4. Feeling so at peace, so tranquil as we move down to step number 3. Entering an even deeper state of relaxation as we move down to step number 2. And feeling so totally relaxed as we reach the final step of relaxation. Step number 1. Thank you for the Heart Me Macabre. I appreciate you. And if you have any sort of bodily emergencies or any emergencies or bodily functions that you need to attend to, you will absolutely be able to leave this session to go attend to them. And no matter how long you stay, you will still receive the full benefits of this session, regardless of how long you stay. Thank you so much for the roses. And you will wake up feeling so refreshed and so rejuvenated, regardless of how well you are able to sleep tonight. And other than any of that, you will stay in a state of relaxation for as long as you are here. And now that you are at the bottom of your hill, we enter into the enchanted garden. Tiny little fairies all flittering about. All of your favorite flowers decorating this garden, their pungent smell filling your nostrils. The garden has all of these beautiful little fireflies flickering about. And in the center of this garden, there is a pillar. And on top of that pillar, there is a vessel that is made entirely of your favorite colors of light. Beautiful swirls of light making up the shape of this vessel. It is so inviting that you go over to the vessel and you place all of your worry, all of your anxiety, whatever you are fearing right now, place it all inside of the vessel. And this is not a permanent place for all of this stuff. You will deal with all of these things effectively at a time when you are better equipped to do so. But for right now, your job is to, thank you so much for the heart, me Britta. Your job is to just relax. put all of this stuff inside of the vessel and put a lid on it. Okay. And now we can go ahead and bring our awareness to the crown of the head. And we are going to go ahead and place a clockwise spiral right at the crown of the head, bringing up any old and unresolved stuff that is being stored in crown center. And now we will place a clockwise spiral at the crown of the head. All of this stuff is healed. All of this stuff is integrated. We are able to move on. Then we're going to bring our awareness down to third eye center, placing a counterclockwise spiral in third eye center, allowing for any old and unresolved stuff being stored in this energy center to come up. Bringing it all to the surface, whatever is being repressed in this energy center. Thank you so much for the heart puff. And then placing a clockwise spiral here, allowing all of this stuff to be healed, allowing us to move on, allowing us to move forward, allowing this energy center to be completely healed. Moving on down to throat center, placing a counterclockwise spiral in throat center, allowing any old stuff that is being stored here to be brought up. Anything unresolved in this energy center, all coming to the surface. And then we go ahead and we place a clockwise spiral right in throat center, clearing out any blockages, allowing this energy center to be completely healed, allowing us to move on and to move forward. Bringing our awareness to heart center, placing first a counterclockwise spiral here, bringing up any old and unresolved stuff that is being stored in this energy center. Allowing all of that stuff to be brought to the forefront. then placing a clockwise spiral in this energy center, allowing all of that stuff to be healed. Thank you so much for the TikToks. Allowing us to let all of that stuff go so that we may move on and move forward. Then bringing our awareness down to our solar plexus, our diaphragm area, right in our below our rib cage, right below our rib cage. First placing a counterclockwise spiral in this energy center. Confirmation burp on there being stuff that needs to be released from this energy center. Oh man, that burp tasted like cinnamon. It was kind of delightful. Anyways. Placing a counterclockwise spiral right in the solar plexus, allowing any unresolved stuff. Thank you so much for the heart me, Corinne, that is being stored in this energy center to be brought up. Thank you so much, Esma and Corinne. I appreciate you guys. And thank you so much for the confetti, Eric. I love the confettis. I mean, I love all of the gifts, but the confettis are fun. Bringing up everything that is blocking our joy, our vitality, our abundance. Thank you so much for the dolphin. Any trauma around obtaining and maintaining wealth, thank you so much for the heart me. All being brought to the surface. Any financial trauma. And now placing a clockwise spiral in solar plexus, allowing all of that stuff to be released, allowing all of that stuff to be healed. Thank you so much, Monica. Allowing us to move on and to move forward once and for all. Now bringing our awareness down to our sacral energy center, which is right below your navel and above your pelvic. If you are a female, it is where your womb is. If you are a male, it's where your womb would be if you had one. But I mean, we all have a spiritual womb where we store a lot of stuff. But your lower abdomen, that's a good way to describe it. First placing a counterclockwise spiral, bringing up any old stuff, any repressed stuff in regards to our reproductive system, or this energy center in general. Allowing all of that old stuff to come up. Allowing all of that old stuff to come to the surface. And now placing a clockwise spiral in this energy center. Allowing all of that stuff to be healed. Allowing ourselves to let go of all of that old stuff so that we may move on and we may move forward. That one's a very exciting energy center. I feel tingly in my sacral now, but for me the sacral, I can tell when my sacral is happy because the sacral is like it's a very creative energy center. It really loves to dance. It's like it's in charge of your hips. So I notice my hips want to move around, like I'll start kind of dancing when my sacral is happy. And now we can go ahead and move our attention, our awareness down to our root center. Thank you so much for the heart me, Robert. Yeah, and I feel like the collective usually struggles when it comes to the root chakra. Oh my goodness. Okay. So your root chakra really does dominate over your survival needs. It also dominates over like your fears. There's a lot of tough stuff that can be stored down in your root. So first, placing a counterclockwise spiral in root center. In some modalities of energy work, it is thought that when you are a baby, your root center is the first to activate. And as you grow older, the other centers begin to activate. And some people, your third eye never activates. Some people never activate their crown chakra, which is why some people just don't have spiritual experiences. Or so it's said in some modalities. Some modalities teach it a different way. Some modalities teach it like when you're a child, your third eye is open. But regardless, in some modalities, it's thought that it's your root chakra first, and so a lot of your childhood trauma, all of that old stuff gets stored in the root. And I definitely feel like the collective struggles with root chakra issues in general. And now placing a clockwise spiral in root center. Allowing all of that stuff to be healed. So that we may move on and we may move forward once and for all. Okay. And now what we're going to do, if you like, you're also free to just listen to me talk if that's what's feeling right for you at this moment. But if you would like to go on a little bit more of an adventure here with me, we are going to go ahead and bring our awareness to a space about 2 inches below our tailbone. And you can imagine that there is a snake there, and that snake is made entirely of white iridescent light. The snake is very beautiful and it seems to shimmer and sparkle. It's not a scary snake, it's a very nice looking snake. It's a very friendly, pretty snake. And now you can imagine that the snake begins to spiral up your spinal column, bringing vitality into all of your energy centers as it makes its way up. Until it reaches the crown of your head. And now you may imagine a few inches above the crown of your head, there is a snake that is entirely black, and it appears to be made out of an iridescent, shimmering shadow. This black snake is very beautiful, not scary at all. And this black snake starts to spiral down your spinal column, bringing nurturance into all of your energy centers as it goes. And now you may imagine that both of the snakes start to go in the opposite direction, spiraling in perfect unison, creating kind of like an infinity spiral, and they just keep going and going, bringing vitality and nurturance all throughout the body. Completely harmonizing your energy. Thank you so much for the heart puff, Ken. I appreciate you. And welcome back, friend. Working in perfect unison with each other. Hi, little sweetie pie. Stay with this visualization as long as you like. Thank you so much for the rose. I appreciate you, Marcia. Allowing both of these snakes to live inside of you in perfect balance with one another. Neither one ever becomes the dominant snake. It's as if they are in a perfect dance with each other always. Thank you so much for the roses, Fallways. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and work with a symbol. Sorry, he's trying to change our music. I'm going to go ahead and work with a symbol, placing all of the power of the universe in these two snakes working in perfect unison. And also activating these two snakes. Recognizing each of your snakes as equally important. I suppose it's been a while since he's joined us. Beautiful, everything feels active. I felt very powerful. I definitely felt a really good shift with that one. I also feel very rejuvenated and like, the energy's feeling very good now. Confirmation burp. Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead. Now we're gonna go ahead and begin to build our energetic shield. And you may go ahead and imagine the shield as a bubble of divine golden light that completely surrounds you. This is your protective shield. shield will be so strong and so resilient that any negative energy sent your way is just gonna dissolve into the light of grace. Your guardians, your spirit guides, your angels, your ancestors, your deity, your source, your creator, whatever it is that you connect to, it loves you unconditionally. It is always supporting you, always fighting for you behind the scenes. You are divinely cherished. You are divinely adored. You are divinely looked after. And you are divinely protected by the highest of high, always. Your energy is so sacred. Thank you so much for the rose, solar, Aquarius, or aqua. I don't know what the rest of that says, sorry. Thank you so much for the heart me, David. I appreciate you. Okay, that feels done there. Yes, the energy feels very, very good. Okay, so now we can go ahead and move on to praise the goddess Yoga Nidra. Yoga Nidra is the goddess of sleep. And as such, you can kind of think about her as the most powerful force there is, because absolutely everything needs rest. So in that way, she is the most powerful thing because she has power over absolutely everything. And this praises the goddess as the most tranquil, beautiful, and supreme reality beyond worldly and divine knowledge, embodying peace, wealth, modesty, and supreme control as she brings forth the dawn, dispelling ignorance and fear, representing the ultimate power of the universe. And this verse is used to invoke these qualities. I'm going to first recite it in Sanskrit when you are working in this practice. First of all, out of respect for the practice that it's from, it's important to say things in its native language first. But also in Sanskrit, it's like every sound that you make holds great importance. Every syllable holds very great significance. So it's important to say it in its native tongue first, because you kind of lose that significance when you say it in a different language. So, Sumya Sumyatara Ashesa Umyabhyas Dva Uati Sundari Para Paranam Parama Dvam Eve Parame Ai Shvari. You are Sumya, cool and placid like the moon, a greater manifestation of Sumya, perfect and whole and surpassing all that is Sumya. You are indeed exceedingly beautiful. You are beyond both para, knowledge relating to the divine, and apara, knowledge relating to the world. You are indeed the supreme goddess. Okay, very good. So now we can go ahead and get some angel messages. I'm gonna have to shuffle on the dog since he's in my shuffling area. Oh my goodness, these two came flying out. I guess the angels have a lot to say today. We'll take them, but we're going to continue to shuffle to get whatever else it is the angels would like to communicate with us right now. What do the angels have to say to us in this moment? What would the angels like to communicate with us in this moment? What is our angel message? Okay, so love it, love it, love it. Yes, we did some really good work today. We did a lot of potent work today. Seeing 1111 is seeing 111 is a reminder that your thoughts manifest your reality. You have everything you need to make your dreams happen. Believe in yourself, your magic, and your inherent spiritual gifts. And it's also a good sign that your manifestations are coming to fruition, that everything is aligned, that the work you are doing is potent, is powerful, and it is working. Trust your gut. And 1010. Okay. So it looks like I feel like, and then the ones that came popping out were go for it and 555. So I'm going to read 1010 first. But I'm going to give a little explanation. It feels like there's definitely a cycle that's coming to some sort of end. It could be a cycle of scarcity. It doesn't necessarily have to be like financial scarcity. Whatever area in your life you feel you are lacking in, we could be coming to a close there. But either way, we are stepping out of some sort of cycle, and then there's going to be a new cycle that we are beginning that's going to be bringing a lot of prosperity, but I'll read the messages on the card so you understand why I say that. 1010. Angel number 1010 combines the vibration of the number 1, a number of new beginnings and leadership, with the vibration of the number 0, which represents completion and unlimited potential. 1010 encourages you to stay focused on your path and reminds you to trust in the universe's plan for you. Yes, absolutely. And then 555 brings a message of prosperity and wealth. Open up to all the abundance the universe wishes to bestow upon you, and know that your angels are reaching out to you, showering you with their blessings and support. Absolutely. I've definitely been feeling this one lately, and then I've been seeing 555 all day. It was like there was a time in the day when I saw it, probably at 5:55, but then it was like I was exercising and it was on my machine, 555. And then I don't know, I just kept seeing, and then I made a playlist and it had 555 songs on it. I was like, wow, this playlist has gotten really long. It's 34 hours. I can listen to it for days and not hear the same song twice. And then with this go for it, I feel like, and trust your gut. If there's something that you feel like just isn't resonating with you and where you are in your life anymore, this is probably a sign to step away from that. If you feel like you're constantly trying to like force something, it's probably not for you. What's for you is never going to have to be forced. You're never going to have to try that hard to achieve it. Everything's kind of going to naturally align and flow. So if you feel like you're really struggling with something and like you can't seem to just make any forward momentum or any progress with whatever thing it is, that might not be the right thing for you. That could be the universe's sign for you that like, hey, this isn't what you're meant to be doing. Otherwise you wouldn't be stressing out so much about it. If it's for you, it's going to come. And I mean, there are things that are going to take work, yes, but that work is going to seem, if it's something that you really enjoy doing, the work isn't necessarily going to seem like work. It's going to be something that you show up for consistently because you love it. That's what's going to make it not feel like work anymore. It's not going to be like, oh my God, I have to do this thing right now. It's going to be like, okay, it's time to work on the specific goal, and you're going to understand it as just an imperative part of building whatever it is you are trying to build. But if it's like, something that you consistently show up for and you're not seeing progress, and it's been a long time and you've been doing it, and it's like no matter what you do, it just doesn't seem to be working. It might be time to let go of that thing and move on to something else. Okay, now we can go ahead and move on to our moon message. What does Miss Moon have to say to us right now? What is our message from the moon? What is our lunar communication? The energy is gaining momentum. Okay, I love this, and I love that my energy is at the bottom of the deck with a full moon in Taurus. Your dreams need a practical plan. Okay, so, and I feel like this really ties into the message that we just had as well. I feel like if we are reaching the end of a cycle and it's something that like maybe we're being stubborn or we're letting our pride get in the way and we can't like admit when it's time to quit something, we can't admit when it's time to stop, we can't admit when it's time to move on or move forward, what feels like is about to happen is the energy is going to gain momentum in a way where it becomes unsustainable and we're forced to let go of it. And on a positive side of that, if these are changes that we know that we have to make, that we're happy to make, I feel like the energy gaining momentum is like, it's going to be an exciting energy. It's going to be like, we're going to be excited for the new chapter that's beginning and not necessarily, you know, looking at it in like defeat and letting our pride get in the way and being like, well, I can't, you know, I have to stick to it because I you know, sunken cost fallacy. Well, I already put all of this money and effort and time into it, so I'm going to stick to it. No, and like stubbornly kind of like digging your heels down, which is a very Taurus thing to do, by the way, with this stubborn Taurus energy. As long as we are not living in resistance, as long as we are living in flow, the energy that's gaining momentum is going to be an energy of excitement as we face this new abundant chapter with open arms, ready to let go of what is no longer serving us. But first, we kind of have to admit what's no longer serving us. You know, are we letting pride kind of rule the day here? And then your dreams need a practical plan. We have to be practical. Like if we are sinking a lot of time and energy into something and we can see that it's not really getting us anywhere, instead of pride getting like in our way and being like, well, I already did all this work for it, I'm not starting over again, or I'm not giving up, or I'm not letting go, or I need to be right, or whatever it may be, we need to be practical. We need to be like, okay, I'm sinking all of this time and energy into something, and it's obviously not if your tree is not bearing fruit, you're allowed to give up the tree. There we go. If we are feeding if we keep feeding a tree with no fruit, we need to stop feeding that tree. We have to admit that we're putting our time and effort into the wrong thing, and move on. And this message definitely feels like, what was the first card? With the energy is gaining momentum. This feels definitely like a warning from the universe. This is definitely kind of like if we're not doing this willingly, the universe is going to step in and be like, listen, honey, I gave you the warning. I told you this tree is not going to bear any fruit. You keep watering it. I want you to do something more productive with your time, with your efforts. I want you to grow. I want you to heal because I love you, and stop licking me. And that's what I want for you ultimately. That's always what the universe wants for us, to heal, to grow, and all of that stuff. And if the universe sees us kind of like struggling on that journey, if the universe sees us like hanging on to things that just aren't meant for us, the universe is going to step in and do whatever the universe has to do to get us on the right path for us. All right, you guys. This was a very lovely session. I hope you like this exercise as much as I enjoyed it. I feel energized. I feel great. I feel like that was very effective. I felt it definitely instantaneously. I hope you did too. If you didn't catch the whole thing and you wish that you'd had, you can go right over to my YouTube channel, same handle as my TikTok channel. And it will be uploaded over there in however long it takes me to upload. It usually takes me about an hour. Sometimes it's a little bit more, sometimes it's a little bit less. So it'll be over there. And if you ever miss me or I don't show up for whatever reason, you're free to go rewatch or watch one that you haven't watched yet. So thank you all so very much for being here. Thank you all so very much for all of your very kind-hearted contributions. Thank you everyone who was tapping away on their screen. Thank you so very much. You guys are so very awesome. And thank you just for being here. Bye.